Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Pretty Hands Mah Jongg readings. This reading will be for Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn for the upcoming week of July 20th, 2020. So we have a new moon in Cancer this week. Moon and sun in Cancer. There's a lot of Cancerian energy for Earth signs. But I feel like this is a time to bring all emotional wounds up to be healed, right? All issues that you've been dealing with, that you've been suppressing, now is the time for that. Whether you're ready or not. Also, it's the beginning of Leo season, so happy birthday to my Leos. Again, as you heal these emotional issues, you are beginning to put yourself first, right? You are beginning to see your own star, step into and shine your own light. What are the major things for my Earth signs upcoming week of July 20th, 2020, please? Okay, so Earth signs, angel number 381, please. Look it up, see if it resonates with you. So there's definitely strong beginnings, right? New moons are already about new beginnings. Said new emotional beginnings. This is interesting because y'all definitely got something, commence and the entering card. So y'all got something coming in that you're not gonna see. So something, you starting over with something, Earth signs. I don't know what it is. Could be starting over. Oh yeah, very Aquarian, very quirky, very eccentric energy here. But there's something that you're just starting over. This new moon energy is gonna be to your benefit though. Because look, in clarifying the commence, we got another commence, right? So strong new beginnings. But again, this is with you being focused. This is with you taking charge of everything. This is with you using your obstacles to your advantage. This is you taking the initiative. Three wine, earth. So again, in your environment, starting something new, starting over, switching it up, right? Switching up the scene, switching up the people that you surround yourself with, switching up your physical environment. Yes, somebody might even have their sights on moving. Like you focus on other places. You focus on just things around you, right? We're starting something new. It could be starting like a new nonprofit, a new job, something like that. With the East card. So the East is about you. It's about you. It's about the present moment, right? So it's like you're trying to rebrand or rebuild or reinvent yourself, right? Especially in the current environment that you're already in, right? As opposed to, for some people, it's not necessarily leaving the environment, it's you adjusting to it almost. Like, okay, so since I'm in this environment, who do I have to be? East card twice, and you got, wow, the commence card. But I guess as you heal those emotional issues, that definitely comes up. So it makes sense. So with the 8 bamboo mushroom, right? Something unknown. So you're changing, Earth signs. You're switching it up. Or you could be changing your look. You could be changing something about your personality. You could be changing, literally, like I said, where you live, something around you, switching up, even rearranging like your room, your house, something like that, your desk. But you are changing who you are. So there's deep healing coming for you, Earth signs. So much so that you may not even recognize yourself, right? Because you may have been doing something, operating on from a subconscious mentality that was actually inhibiting you, right? It wasn't even you. It wasn't even who you was. You just thought it was because you have been doing it for so long, or because it came from a place of pain or trauma or survival. Ooh, that's deep. That's deep. That's deep. That's like being like wearing a hat all the time, right? Because you're insecure, or somebody told you that when you was little, like, if you don't wear hats, birds gonna come and pick out your brain or something. So you're like, I always wear a hat, I always cover my head. And now that you've healed that, maybe even on a subconscious level, you suddenly wake up and you're like, I hate hats. I ain't never wearing a hat again in life. What was I thinking? They sweaty. I hate hats. You see what I'm saying? That type of change where it's like, but everybody knew you as a hat person. So it's like, oh wow, they completely different. But it's like, no, I'm healed, right? That's what that is. Things are coming to a completion. Cycles, wrapping stuff up. Divine cycles. Putting yourself first, recognizing your own divinity. And look, after you do that, look what happened. 5 circles dragon. So it's about luck. Sudden luck. Things suddenly coming for you. Things suddenly getting better. That's beautiful. But after you wrap up these cycles, after you start putting yourself first, something unexpected is coming. And it's good. Yep, deep healing. Yep. Okay, so with the toad. So in clarifying the one wine entering, we have the one bamboo peacock, 1 and 1. Again, what did I tell you about that Leo energy? Stepping forward, right? Taking charge of everything, being the sun, being the center and loving it. Stepping into your role, stepping into the sunlight, being assertive when necessary, right? But also knowing, again, when to look the other way, when to choose your battles. The peacock is about success. So you are starting a new cycle, right? A new way of being. But again, when you are royalty, when you get to a certain level, you can't be friends with everybody. You can't let everybody in. You can't respond to everybody's messages because you don't have time. And you see her, she looking the other way. She didn't get this way by looking at everybody, acknowledging everybody, accepting everybody's energy. And that's what they're telling you. That may be the new you. You learning how to, again, put yourself first, to know your worth. And when you know your worth, you don't liaise with everybody. That was what the message was last week for who? Was it fire signs? Like peacocks don't hang with pigeons. You don't liaise with everybody. So this is a new beginning of you, again, honestly, probably being even a little bougie. And I felt that already up here. Like, you putting yourself first. Some people may not like it. It don't even matter. Right? Queens and kings don't liaise with peasants like that, y'all. That's what I tell people. Try to call Erykah Badu. Try to call Lauryn Hill. I'll wait for it. You can't, right? Why? Because they are at a whole nother level. They don't just liaise with regular people like that. And that's how they got to be who they are. So with the 4 wine lute, you might have some issues with, music, obviously. But not only that, it could be issues with having fun, earth signs, right? Letting go, relaxing. You thinking that you can use your fun endeavors to build stability, right? All those coming in that. But that's letting you know there's wisdom. So now's the time to kind of just sit back. As you take on these new beginnings, these new projects, this new way of life, now's the time to just peak game, right? Acquire knowledge, acquire wisdom. So again, notice too that okay, there you go. He has his bow and arrow ready, but he has not shot it. She has the door open, but she has not walked through. So they just letting you know it's a lot going on right now. And now is not the time for action, right? Now is not the time for action. Just allow things to come to you. Allow the divine downloads to come. But let this new moon pass before you actually take action. Yep, right now they just want you to relax and just observe things. Peep game. The last card, you got the 3 bamboo toad. Again, so 3 is about happiness and joy and creativity, but the toad is also about healing, right? Ambitions, what you're trying to do. Allowing things to come to you, like allowing the path to be lit up for you, earth signs, so that you don't have to second guess, you don't have to wonder, you don't have to question, you don't have to pray for answers or guidance or clarity or none of that, because it comes to you naturally. Yes. So for some people, it's actually physical rest too. You've been working too hard, and before you take on this new project, this new venture, they want you to just take some time out to rest your body. Okay, so start with Taurus. Dang, Taurus. So yeah, things could seem a lot upside down for you this week, Taurus. Wow. Definitely. We freehanding this. No fortune teller book this week, y'all. Indefinitely. So with the 2 of diamonds, yes. So you could be cutting off you could be breaking away. You and another person could be breaking away from a group project to do something on your own. You could be starting a project that involves another person in order to make money. This is interesting. A lot of brown. So again, working with things in your environment, you could be again starting a new business that involves beautifying your environment or changing things around you, the physical land, trees, grass, things of that nature, building houses. Um, there's also a very sensual nature to this, so this could be like you and your fiance start a landscaping business. I don't know, something like that. Um, but also learning how to be more grounded, Taurus, learning how to not get off your square when you have all this Cancerian emotional energy swirling around you. Look at this. So again, that Leo energy, that new fresh energy. So sometimes, okay, sometimes trees have to be uprooted. Sometimes you have to speak your truth, right? When things are not going your way, but sometimes trees have to be uprooted, right? When things are not right, they're not right, and you have to speak on that, right? And you have to speak on things forcefully. So sometimes you have to uproot things that you may have even built with other people, particularly businesses that you built in order to get to the next level, right? Because when stuff just ain't vibrating with you no more, it's not vibrating. You might feel like that you're going in circles this week, Taurus. Don't worry about it. Your luck is coming. This is all just the final phase before. It's like being on a carousel and you're like, okay, I'm tired of going around, 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 around. It was fun at first, but then it's the final round, the final lap before you stop and you get your rewards, right? Major rewards could be coming. Somebody could be getting medals or recognition for something that they've done. There's also some energy of, again, surprise, but also deceit, right? That Neptunian energy as well, surrounding a partnership or something to do with money. So the advice this week for you, Taurus, is to keep your wits about you. Stay wild. Keep your sense of pride and your sense of courage about you, and don't let nobody tell you something that does not resonate with you. Okay, next up, Virgo. Upside down, Virgo. All right, so Jack of Spades. So there could be some disappointment. Somebody that you thought, Virgo, was your Ace of Spades could also end up being the Jack of Spades, to be honest. Yep, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. So somebody that you thought was there for you could not be, or they could have betrayed you. You could feel tied up with this person, or somebody got you there entangled in something, and there's money involved, or it's something that goes way back. You can find out about like a betrayal that has been going on for a long time, or again, that involves money, that involves your resources. When I said that, the wind picked up. So the winds of change are coming. You might be moving out, honestly, getting a new house, a new car, but there could be assets that are entangled between you and this person who has betrayed you. Could be another earth sign as well. They want you to know that you always bounce back, right? The cork always floats. I don't care how many times you throw it out, no, how many times, how many holes it gets in it. The cork uses the holes in order to boost its buoyancy. That's how corks are so buoyant, because it has all these tiny little holes that other people don't see. So actually, whoever trying to get over or do you in, or whoever may have caused you heartbreak this week, they are going to find out, Virgo, that it's actually to your benefit, right? You actually gonna end up benefiting this. It may take a little time, right? It may take you also to have to go within yourself to integrate these new lessons, and to figure out what in you attracted that and created that type of situation, right? What you need to learn, but ultimately you're gonna come out. Keep your heart about you, Virgo. Okay. Last, we don't have Capricorn, Four of Spades. All upside down. Yeah, so Capricorn, with all this Cancerian energy, you could just feel like your life, like there's no stability. Look at that. Look at what snuck up. I didn't even see that in your life. Like everything is just upside down. You don't know whether you coming or going, right? You don't know what it is. Also, four is about building stability. So again, foundation, building strong foundations. Um, building strong foundations. But again, healing, a lot of healing, and a lot of clarity coming to you, Capricorn, about, again, root chakra, your money, how you make money, and also how you love, right? Your ability to do what you love, right? What it is exactly. There I go. You're trying to figure out what you want to do, Capricorn. Exactly what it is that you love, and trying to use that, integrate those in order to see how you should go about making money, right? You're trying to integrate, finally, maybe for the first time in your life, Capricorn, your heart and your wallet, right? Not just doing stuff for the sake of money, right? Or working a job that you hate, but you're gonna get some clarity this week regarding that. That's cool. That's cool. Whole new blank slate, right? Whole new blank slate. Things coming together. All these tiny little pieces that you may not see are coming together to help you. So also be on a lookout for signs this week, for sudden luck, things happening around situations that are that would benefit you in making money, right? So let's say this week you just decide to write a poem out of the blue. You're like, I never write, I don't care about writing. And you write something and you send it to somebody like, look, oh, I wrote this. And then they be like, oh my goodness, I want to pay you to write something for me. You see what I'm saying? And that's the universe letting you know, like, that's what you're supposed to be doing, right? I'm encouraging you. So don't get caught up in all of the craziness or the uncertainty or the self-doubt or any of those things when it comes to how you make money and how you relate to your money, your finances, and your heart, right? Love what you do. It is possible, Capricorn. Oops. All right, y'all. Thank you for listening. Have a good week. Peace out.